Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So happy to see you and have you all here with me. I've been sitting thinking about y'all, and I think that today we're going to talk a little bit about facial feminization. At least we're going to introduce ourselves to the topic. I've done a lot of research on my own facial feminization journey, and while I haven't had the surgery yet, I have talked to a lot of physicians and a lot of surgeons. I've had estimates, and I've also had computerized facial feminization simulations done. So we're going to take a look at all of that over a period of time. Today, we're just going to start off by taking a look at an overview of facial feminization. And then from here in future videos, as I get to it, we're going to take a look at facial feminization in more detail. So not all trans women actually seek to have their faces feminized. In my case, I think there's 2 or 3 different levels that I seek facial feminization. First of all is the psychological level. I wake up in the morning, I look in the mirror, I don't see a girl face when I look in the mirror, or the face of a woman. I see a dude face, and it seriously raises dysphoric levels within me. It makes me feel inadequate, and it makes me feel like I don't belong in my own body. The other level is the physical level. The physical level is the knowledge. I think in my case, it's the knowledge that my face and my body are in alignment and who I know I am. And to me, this is so important. So for me, facial feminization surgery is definitely something that is in my future, hopefully sooner rather than later. It's a scary proposition. The idea of somebody actually cutting into my face and grinding bone and restructuring my jaw and my nose and my cheeks, these are all big things. These are major surgeries. So from the time I was little, I felt gender dysphoria. I've always felt that I was in the wrong body. I felt that I was being treated like I was the wrong gender. And the idea of feminizing my body, feminizing my face, so that when I walk down the street, people assume that I'm a cis woman, is so important to me. I want to walk in a store, and bitch, I want to walk in there and I want them to call me ma'am. I don't want somebody calling me sir. I don't like being misgendered. It is the worst feeling on earth. So for me, this is a huge piece of my own feminization journey. I think there's multiple levels. Social recognition. I think that at a social level, when I go to a party, when I go out with my girlfriends, when I'm in a restaurant, I think that it's really important. I don't like the idea that I walk into the ladies' room and somebody looks at me funny. It doesn't happen very often. I generally find that people are very accepting, but it's me. It's how I feel inside. And I'm sure that you might feel that way inside. I know thousands and thousands of other transgender women feel the same way. So like I'm telling you, for me, the facial feminization process is very important. I really want to get this surgery done as quickly as possible and to get the healing process done. I actually would have had this done by now had I not had some serious illness. But I'm over that. I'm going to live. I'm moving forward. And now it is time to complete this process. With the phenomenon that we're seeing in society right now, there's definitely a safety issue as well. When you're cis assumed, you're probably much safer walking down streets. You're less likely to be accosted in washrooms in certain environments. Things like that. I think that those are important things. Going into a restaurant or going to a show, simply going out and being assumed to be a cisgendered woman to me is so important. I can tell you a little bit about the surgery that I have planned. The surgeon that would be doing the work on me is from Spain, so I'd be flying to Spain to have the actual work done. I actually met with the surgeon in Toronto, so I flew Vancouver to Toronto and met with the surgeon, and we planned the surgery. So what's going to happen is they're going to have to cut across the top of my head and then pull everything down to get at my brow. And then they'll shave the brow down to feminize the forehead. One of the effects of testosterone is that it builds up this brow ridge. Other thing that they would do is while they're at it, they would widen the orbital of my eye to make my eyes a little bit wider, and so they would look a bit more feminine. They would also do my nose. So he's told me that my nose is definitely within the female range, but what I asked them to do is do a little bit of rhinoplasty. So they'll do a little bit on my nose just to feminize it, maybe give me a little bit more of a ski jump kind of nose, something like that. And they will then take fat from other parts of my body and inject them into my cheeks to give my cheeks more full and to round the face out and make it more feminine. To do that, they'll go up inside and they'll inject it from up inside my mouth. The same thing with my jaw. They'll go in through the mouth and they'll contour the jaw. Now, in order to do the jaw and to do the bone shaving, they have some specialized tools. The other thing that they're going to do is they're going to take a CT of my head so they know exactly how much bone to remove. And I think that that's really important because it's so very precise. They'll also do lipo injections into my lips to give me much fuller, bigger, feminine lips. And they'll do a lip raise or a lip lift where they'll actually take a little bit of skin here, take a little bit out, and then stitch it up so that my lips are more puckered, I guess you could say, and much more feminized. So when all that's done, my face will look very feminine. After that, I will have a facelift to get rid of, I've got some loose skin here. Now, they said I don't need a trachea shave. They said that my Adam's apple is almost non-existent, so I won't need a trachea shave. And after all of this is done, we're going to have to wait a couple of months till everything settles down and heals. And then I'll have a really feminizing facelift and have my skin smooth and all those wonders of modern science. So it'll probably take 6 to 8 months for all the procedures to be done. But when it's all done, I will look very feminine. I think that's about all I want to say for now. I will be back. I have visuals prepared. I have before and after pictures. I have a lot of research that I've done. When I talk about before and after pictures, bitch, I'm not talking about having actually had the surgery done. What I'm talking about is the simulations that are done by surgeons and other qualified people. That's a process where you send them your photos and they take the photos of your face and use a computer to actually show you what you'll look like with your face feminized. So I hope you've liked my video. I really like bringing you this information, and I'm trying to bring you every piece of my journey. I'm not hiding anything from you. So if you're liking what you're seeing and you want to see more, please like, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you all very soon. Thanks. Bye for now.